here is the project once again. Okay, there it is. And then here, let me get my phone out of the way. Oh, okay. Oops, 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 oops. Okay. Well, there we go. Okay. So there it is again. And then, as I said before, this down here is a drawer that you can pull out. And then you can add, you know, some stuff in there that, you know, that you want to put inside. Okay. So let me put that to the side and then let me show you what you're going to need. Okay, now you guys that have been crafting with me for a while know that the majority of the time when I'm doing projects like this, I like to try them off with the cheaper paper first, right? Just to make sure that the measurements, I have my measurements right, and, you know, I just want to do that. That way it doesn't mess my, you know, it doesn't mess up my really good paper if I make a mistake or something. Amy, what are you asking me? What craft mat do you use? Oh, for this, the blue one? This is just a basic craft mat that I got on Amazon, if that's what you're asking me about, this blue one. Okay. All right. So let me throw you out some dimensions. Okay, first, and then, okay, because this is the box before we put it all together. Okay. All right. So there's that. And then here are the pieces that we're going to need to put it together. Okay. So to get started, okay, let me tell you one thing right now before we go any further. The box that I created for my sample, I did do also with a cardstock backing. Okay, not cardstock, I'm sorry. Well, yes, it is a cardstock. It's a heavier cardstock, just because it's a box, and I wanted to make it a little bit sturdier than what pattern paper can do. So you guys know what I normally do with that. I take my pattern paper, and then I'll take a piece of white cardstock or a color cardstock the same size. I will take my spray adhesive and, you know, adhere them both together, and then go from there with cutting out my patterns or cutting out my pieces to my project. Okay, so I did not do that with these. These are just with regular paper, pattern paper, but I just wanted to let you know that, you know, if you want to make it a little sturdier, then go ahead and, you know, put some adhesive on some cardstock and do it that way. Okay. All right. So the pieces that you're going to need. Okay. This is the base piece, and this is 6 1/4 by 6 1/4. Okay. All the way around. 6 1/4 by 6 1/4. Okay, I'm going to give you the measurements first, and then I'm going to come back with the scoring, okay, so you'll know. Okay, this piece, this is the top of the drawer, or this is what covers the box, the bottom box, okay, that's what this piece is. And this piece is, let's see, it is 4 1/4 this way, and it is 11 inches this way. Okay, so you've got 4 1/4 and 11. Okay, that's for this piece. This is the piece that you'll see when we go to put it together that goes on top of the box. Okay, and then this is what we're going to connect our other box to. Okay, so this piece is 4 1/4 by 8 1/2. Okay, and then finally, this is the last piece, and this is the piece, this is the box that goes to the very back where you put your pens and all of that. And I have a pattern for that, okay? And the pattern is very, very simple. It looks like this, very, very simple. You're going to cut it out and then score it along the lines and put it together. Very simple to do, and as I said, the pattern will be in the comment section, okay? All right, so now that I have told you all of those, let me go back and give you the score marks. Okay, so for this one, this is your bottom piece. Okay, once you have it cut out, then you're going to score it 1 inch all the way around. Okay, 1 inch all the way around is what you're going to score. All right, just like this piece here, and then score it 1 inch all the way around. And then once you do that, then you're going to come back in and cut one piece of your corner here, because we're going to miter these. Okay, so we're going to cut these. Okay, and then you're going to do that all the way around. And then once you do that, then you're going to go back again and just cut this corner off of each piece. Okay, just like that. And that's what's going to help you put it together easier. So once you've done that, that's what it looks like here. Okay, and then you're just going to put the bottom box together. Very, very simple. All right. Let me grab. I'm going to do this with my glue gun. You guys know I don't normally use a glue gun when I'm crafting. Just because, you know, I like to use the zip dry glue from Beacon, because it gives me some time to kind of mess with, you know, things and get the papers in place. But since we're doing it here and I'm trying to do it quick for you guys so you can see, then we're going to use the glue gun. Okay, so we're going to put all these corners together. And you can already see how fast this goes together. It's a really easy, quick project. But boy, you can have so much fun with it, decorating it and all of that. Okay, so there's the last. Okay, and then there you can see there's the bottom of your box, okay? So once you have your bottom done, you're going to set that off to the side. Hi from, oh, Margaret. Okay, Margaret. And is it May from Ireland? Well, hello, ladies. Thanks for joining us. Okay, now this is the top piece that's going to go on the drawer. Okay, now for this one, what you're going to do here, you're going to lay it down, you know, after you cut it out, lay it down, and then we're going to score it. Okay, so you're going to score 1 inch, and then you're going to score 5 3/8 here, 6 3/8 here, and then you're going to go all the way to the end and do 10 3/4 inch here. Okay, those are your score marks. So again, it's 1 inch, 5 3/8, 6 3/8, and then 10 3/4. Okay, so once you have that, then fold everything up on your score marks. And this only gets glued in one spot. Okay, so you don't have to worry about, you know, a bunch of edges putting together. You're just going to do the one spot. And you're just going to put that one little lip and adhere that lip to the paper there. There you go. And now you have the top part of your drawer. Okay, so your drawer will go in like this. Cute, right? Yeah. Okay, so for the next piece, this is the piece that's going to go on top of your drawer. Okay, so this piece, as I said before, is 4 1/4 by 8 1/2 this way, and then you're going to score it here at 4 1/4. Okay, so once you have it scored, just going to put it, you know, fold it along there, and then you're going to take this and adhere this piece to the top of your box. So we're going to do that real quick. And hope I get it on there before... Hi, Barbara! I just saw you popping in. Okay, let's get that glued on there. Okay, So there, now there's the top of your box, or there's your box and the top here. Okay. All right. So once you do that, you're just going to set that aside again, and then you're going to take the pattern that I had told you about earlier, okay, which again, I'll put the link in the comment section when I'm done. You're going to take it, cut it out, and then you're going to score it, okay? Score and fold on the score lines, and they're all on the pattern, okay? You'll see everything on the pattern. So once you do that, fold it all, and then before you put it together, what I did was I took some, some really cute paper trimmers, and I just kind of trimmed this just down a little bit, just to give it, a little extra, cuteness. Okay, just like that. And then we're going to fold it, and then you're going to glue these edges. Okay, so we're going to glue this one first. Okay, just like that. You see that? There you go. All right, and then we have this other side over here. I'm going to glue that real quick. And then that's going to get tugged right in here. Okay, there you go. So this is now what your pens and your pencils and stuff are going in. Okay. Now, what I wanted to, again, with the final one that I did, the sample that I did, I'm going to show you guys again. I did add another piece of cardstock to this pattern paper because I did want it sturdier. I do suggest that you do it that way, guys. I really do. Just because it'll just make it sturdier. Because if you can see, this is still a little, but if you add a piece of cardstock, adhere it to the pattern paper and then cut everything out, then it's going to give you that little extra oomph that you need when you're making boxes and stuff. I just did not do it for the demonstration, okay? All right, so the last thing that you're going to do here then is you're going to take your box here, and then you're going to just put a little glue. And then glue that right to your back piece. Okay, right, just like that. And then also, to make sure that, you want to make sure that your box doesn't flop over. Now, you are going to have a little bit more stability if you add the cardstock like I suggested. But still, it's always good. Just add a little bit of glue down to the bottom here. And then you can just kind of glue it to your base so it'll hold. Okay, I think I needed to put mine down a little bit further. But this is what, okay, so this is what the box looks like now at this point. So now it's all put together and it's ready to decorate, which is always the fun part, right? That's always the part I like. All right. So, to decorate it, I'm going to show you this again, show you the finished pieces. And then what I did with this, as you can see on the finished piece here, I added some stickers. I added some cute little stickers and the little white fence down here, and just decorated it all, adhered the stickers on. And then this piece up here where it says just a note, that is something very simple that I did, believe it or not, with all the stamps that I have, I could not find a stamp that says just a note, or at least one that I liked to go with this project. So what I did for that part of it was I just created this onto my computer, and I printed it out on a little piece of photo paper and then just cut it out. So that's how I did this piece, okay? And then, okay, so we're going to get all the stickers and stuff out of the way. Okay, so then you've got all of that. And then down here for the drawer, I used one of these wood pieces. You can get these at, Hobby Lobby, Michael's, any of the craft stores carry them. Or you can use buttons. You can use all kinds of things. But what I did with this was, before I glued it onto my box, I adhered a few buttons on the back. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see the yellow here? Okay, those are buttons that I added to make sure that it gave some dimension, okay, to my flower, because I didn't want it flat against the drawer, because then it would be harder to pull out. This way, you've got more room to get your fingers in there to pull the drawer out, okay? So that was the way that I created it with this wood piece, okay? And let's see. I think, yeah. And then at the very end, what I did was I just took some really cute little trim that I had, and I just kind of glued it around the edges on both sides, as you can see there, and that was it. And then at the very bottom, on the very bottom, I didn't want my my box to just sit flat. So again, you can add buttons, you can add little wood, wood balls on the bottom, whatever. What I used were these see-through stones that you can get at the craft store. And I just glued one of those on each corner of the bottom of the box. And those became my little legs. Okay. So once again, let me show you the finished project. There it is once again. And see how easy that was, guys? Super easy. Super, super easy. And so cute. Who would not want this sitting on their desk to look at every day? I know that's where mine's going. I'm going to run out of desk here pretty soon. If I keep making stuff and keeping it all on my desk. But it's just a really cute box. And I absolutely love the spring because it brings lots of colors and, all kinds of fun stuff, right? So anytime I can do something with lots of colors, it always makes me really happy. I get really excited. I love colors. Oh, Carla, thank you. And Rashmi, hi. I saw you popping in. Okay, guys, that's it for me. Very simple project. I will put the link in for that box, for the top part of the box there for you. Okay, so you can, you'll have that if you choose to create this. If you do choose to create anything, that I've taught you, we would love for you to join our other Facebook group. It's called Do You Love to Craft? And I can put the link in for that later too. If you want to, do that, that's where, we're trying to share projects and stuff and just share information and fun and, just great stuff like that. So, if you're interested and you want to share some of your crafts with us, I would love to see them. Love to see them. So would Anne. So, just head on over to Do You Love to Craft? And it's a closed group. So, just say that you want to be a member and we'll approve you and we'll have lots of fun in there. Okay? All right, guys, that is it for me today. I hope you enjoyed this project. I had so much fun making it. And don't forget, $50 worth of products. $50 worth of products is the giveaway for this week, okay? I will announce the winner next Wednesday when I do my live next Wednesday. So make sure that you tune in for that so you can find out who won. And also you'll get to see what I'm going to be creating with plaid. Also, I'm going to give you a little hint. I'm going to be working with some wood. So if you're interested in doing a project with wood next week, join me. And that's what we're going to be doing next week. It's going to be lots of fun. All right, you guys have a wonderful week. I will see you all next Wednesday, same time, same place. I hope everybody has an awesome day, awesome week, all that good stuff. And remember to take some time to craft because it's good for your soul. It makes you happy. Makes me happy. All right, everybody. Take care. Bye.